Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make a 5-star breakfast. It's basically American breakfast, which is compound with carbohydrates. It could be pancake, waffles, toast. Also it has eggs, any style you like. It could be fried, omelette, scramble, or poach. Also we are my cat. Also we have the bacon, which is another kind of protein included in the breakfast. And we have so bacon, eggs, and hash browns. Hash brown is another way of carbohydrates. This is a very energetic breakfast that fills you for the whole day, at least gets you to dinner. So this is not something you eat every day. It's a very special treat that you have a week, and because you don't have the time every day to make a breakfast like this. It is full of energy and carbohydrates and protein and calories to eat it every day. So in my case, we eat it maybe once a week. We treat ourselves with an American breakfast, and today I'm going to show you how to make one. Come with me and watch. So let's go ahead and make our pancake batter, and we're going to prepare everything by batch, and then we're going to assemble together, doing the eggs at last because they need to be very warm. So I don't want to advertise the brand, so I'm just using, for this case, since I have it and I want to utilize it, I don't want to use my flour for this. Later on, if you want a recipe for pancakes or waffle, I can give you one, but right now I'm utilizing my ready to use pancake batter, which is only need to add water. That's perfect for what I need right now. So I'm just gonna add water. You know, the recipe tells you how much to use, but I'm using such a small amount that I'm just putting water and mixing it until it's a thick consistency, not too loose, not too thin, but pretty much until if you see a pancake batter, it should not be too runny, because then it's gonna pretty much like this. I think it needs a little bit more water, so I'm gonna put just a tiny more. And here it is. This is perfect for what I'm going to use it. And they're gonna be pancakes. You can put anything to this. You can put chocolate chips, you can put berries, and make your pancakes the way you want it. Let's go to the next step. And the next step we're gonna work on is our bacon. Bacon, the pan, it could be warm or cold, it doesn't matter. But I put it to heat at medium temperature, and I'm putting, usually I'm preparing like 3 slices. If I have leftover bacon, I can use it later for any other use, like salads, BLT sandwiches, or anything you can think of. I like to cook the bacon at medium heat because I want it to slowly cook. If I put it at high heat, it's just gonna brown and not gonna crisp right. So I put it at medium heat and just let it go for a few minutes. I'll show you when the product is final. The other thing we're gonna make is our hash brown, and that's like shredded, kind of like boiled potatoes. And what I want with that is to crisp. So I'm putting my pan with a tiny bit of oil in a Teflon pan, medium temperature, because I want it to cook. I don't want it just to brown and not cook the potato truly. So I'm just gonna turn it on a medium heat and add like about an amount of potato pancake, potato hash brown that person is gonna eat. So this is about it. I'm gonna cover it gonna cover it so it can like hit truly, and I'll show you when that's getting through. It's a good time to season our hash brown with salt and pepper. So I'm just putting the salt and pepper, still cooking, and let's see our bacon. Our bacon seems to be about ready. So I just peek underneath, see if it's golden brown. It still needs a little bit. So when it's like this, I don't recommend you to turn it until you see some caramelization, like browning of the protein. So just wait a little more and I'll show you when it's time to turn it. So at this point, our bacon is ready. Just grab a tongue or a spatula. For me, it's easy, a tongue at this side. So you see it's a nice golden brown color, and it's sometimes you cover it with a mesh so the oil doesn't dirty your stove, but we clean it all the time, always after cooking. So it's up to you. For me, I don't need to do that right now. My hash brown is still not ready, so I'll keep you posted. So at this point, you can see all the white spots. That's the fat has been rendered, and the lean meat is totally caramelized. If you keep cooking it further at this point, you run the risk of burning your bacon. So I don't want to run that risk because it takes a while. You can substitute the bacon in the American breakfast. People do it with steak of ham, sausage links. In my case, I have bacon in the house, so I'm utilizing it. So this is about how it looks, and I'm gonna put it in a plate. I turn off the stove. In my case, I save the oil, the rendering of the bacon, and I utilize it in anything that I'm gonna use later. Probably I'm gonna fry my eggs here, so keep watching. So here we have our hash brown. You see it goes around in your pan, so I think it's safe enough to turn. Let's try this one time. All right, so it's golden brown right here, golden brown, and I would like to give it more color because the person that's gonna eat this likes it very crispy. I kind of like it like this, softer, a little bit of crunch on the top, but they like it very crispy. So I'm gonna cover it for the other side and wait. Okay, at this point we are ready with the hash brown. Still, you can feel it that it's ready. Also, you can like lift a corner, see how it's going. So I'm gonna say it's ready, give it another turn, and plate it. Keep it in a warm place because you still need to do your pancakes, and the bacon, keep it in a nice warm place too. A small pan for your pancakes. It's easy to flip with a non-stick, a Teflon pan. So I'm just gonna pour. If it's too thick, remember medium heat. I like to cover it. Cover it because it cooks through. So the pancakes, I lightly cover it. The pancakes, you're looking for bubbles. As soon as you see bubbles in the pancake, it means it's ready to flip. I'll show you. So since we are ready cooking our pancake, we have our hash brown and bacon. It is time to warm the pan to start cooking our eggs. In this case, we're gonna make some over easy fried eggs. It's the type I make it is since this is a big pan, I can't just flip it. I'm just gonna cover them so they finish cooking until they're not hard, but they're not too white running egg. So I'm heating my pan with the leftover fat from the bacon. Remember, it's a Teflon pan. If you do it in a pan like an aluminum pan, the heat is a matter point, because you don't want it too high, it will burn the egg. So in a Teflon pan, it's easy to remove. We're heating it in a Teflon pan, and I'm toasting my bread for it. So our pan is about to be ready. I can feel the heat with my above of the pan. I can feel some heat. So I'm gonna put my eggs. Remember, I'm covering them because I want them to cook and not to brown too quickly. As for the pancake right here, see, let's uncover this. This is exactly what we want. We get a nice spatula. This is flippable but it's easy for me to just flip it. It's golden brown right here, ready for this side. We don't need to cover it because we already covered it and it cooked through. We're just looking for a nice color on the other side. So stay on the look, and let's look for our eggs. Right now they're sunny side up, but they have a lot of white around running. So I'm covering it and I'm putting it in a medium heat so they slowly cook through. And what I'm looking for is a nice white film around the yolk. I don't want it to be firm because this person doesn't like firm eggs, like over easy. And I don't want it to be sunny side up or easy. I checked my pancake, it's just done. So we're gonna put it in a plate. Everything is like personal size. It's not a huge pancake. So we're gonna put it on the side. This is a big, we're gonna move things around. It's more or less how now it's looking. Pancake is using a lot of space. I put a little bit of fruit, like orange segments, quarter oranges, not segments, and some strawberries, just to give it a little bit of nutritional value. And butter, it will slowly melt. I'm gonna accompany with some maple syrup for the bacon, for the pancakes. And my eggs are done. You can see them. They have the white film around the yolk, and they're ready to be taken out. Let me use my 2 hands. So I'm going to turn this off until I plate it. So here you have it. Here's your 5 stars American breakfast. You have the bacon, crispy, the hash brown, brown as well. We have put some fruit to give in some more nutritional value to the breakfast. Pancakes, 2 fried eggs, and toast, a whole wheat toast. As you can see, this is a huge meal. Only you can probably eat 2 things, breakfast and then dinner. And you're not gonna eat this every day because it's just, for some people it's just too much, and it takes a little bit to make it. So once a week is good for us to treat. For my family, you can eat it every day if you want, but here's your breakfast. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.